Did you know that we as people tend to value experiences over things? According to people such as Kumar and others in their 2020 case report titled Spending on Doing Promotes More Happiness, or more moment-to-moment happiness than spending on having, consistently, happiness can be found more in experiences rather than material things. One of the best ways to get happiness out of an experience would be through a vacation. And in order to do that, we must know all of our vacation options. Oftentimes, we can get in the trap of thinking that material items are what money is meant to be spent on. However, if we are to be better off with experience, i.e. vacations, like the studies may show, then we must all best consider our vacations. For decades, my family has practiced what I'm preaching today. I've been able to visit both foreign and domestic vacation destinations, giving me ample experience of the subject. Every American should consider the possibilities of domestic vacation in order to plan the best vacation for them. To best understand the possibilities of domestic vacation, you must first understand the shortcomings of domestic travel. Second, you must understand how domestic travel can meet those needs. And third, what those concepts will actually look like in action. Limiting our ideas and views of vacations to what they should be, according to our media, so to speak, can be bad. Going to virtually the same place over and over again robs us of lots of memorable potential from our vacations. The reality is, most lazy getaways we take are little more than lazy getaways. They may not be remembered in the next year. We can all relate to spending money on something that never truly was. It is thus important that we get the most of our money, free time, and both when we plan our vacations. Foreign countries can be difficult to travel to thanks to costs of airfare, difficulty with international travel, language barrier, and most prominently, a phenomenon known as culture shock. Culture shock, according to the University of California, Davis's 2021 web article titled, appropriately, Culture Shock, is caused by an unfamiliar environment coupled by the lack of comforts from our old known environment, which results in a feeling of alienation and isolation that can virtually destroy even the most well-thought-out vacations. Also, media and structured cultural generally would make you think that the coast, with a white sand beach getting caressed by clear blue waves reflecting a sunny sky, is the best option. However, problems arise when Americans virtually always go there again and again, robbing them of new experiences and memories. These issues are daunting, to say the least, but if you look cleverly, you would be rewarded in avoiding them. Challenging the cultural persuadable, or taken for granted, view of vacations would increase our options, it would overcome challenges, and it would create unforgettable experiences each time by leaning into domestic vacationing. We all can relate to meeting somebody from our nation that is different from ourselves. These differences may not be as big found in, say, those from other countries, but they are still prominent, and thus we must acknowledge them. Domestic travel is, simply put, logistically, simpler and cheaper. Simpler because it's domestic and thus you require no passport, and many logistics of distance are also covered. Distance is also what makes it cheaper. You see, according to Chris Erskine in his 2017 web article titled Overseas Trips 5 Times More Expensive Than Domestic Vacations, Travel Study Finds, foreign travel is 5 times more expensive for what they experimented with, a 4-day trip, and over half of that cost can be associated with travel. Meeting those who live differently than us and have different cultural norms and ideals and views, so to speak, can be valuable. These people, as I mentioned, may be a little less diverse in finding those from other nations, but you are bound to see them daily, and thus you're bound to use experience you've found with these people daily. Understanding these facts is well important, but it's debatably more important to understand what they look like so you can act upon them. Knowing what to see, or knowing what the indicators of all of these, is important as to not get burned by complications and costs when planning a vacation. My solution to this will be a visualization, a completely fictional visualization. Such a thing would benefit all learners because it is both a hands-on and unique experience. It also provides context for the facts discussed. So hypothetically, let's say you wanted to save up for a foreign vacation. It would cost you many vacation days and it would cost you a lot of money. And 3 things could happen. 1, it could be a nice fun break that you'll look back fondly upon. 2, it could be a nice break, but you'll find that it's not necessarily memorable for you. 3, you'll find that you'll arrive as a virtual alien, so to speak, or you'll feel a virtual alien. You'll barely be able to escape the airport, and when you arrive, you'll find a place so different from your own home that you'll find yourself missing it all the more. Now, let's say hypothetically you were to go for a domestic vacation. It would provide cheaper and smoother travel, but while there you'd visit different people, and by meeting them, you'd be able to benefit yourself back home. When you do get home, though, you'll more likely than not look back fondly upon the vacation as you've learned the beauty of trying new things, of America, and the different people that inhabit it. Due to its many unique benefits, coupled with an undeniable simplicity at its core, Americans need to consider the possibilities of domestic travel whenever planning their next vacation. Traveling abroad is beautiful in many ways, but it can prove to be difficult. Traveling domestically can solve many of these problems. It can provide many other benefits and opportunities of exploring a diverse and expansive land. And all of this, the benefits, the detriments, the challenges, and their solutions can be seen in plain sight, allowing you to better plan for your vacation. As aforementioned, society may make us think that materials are what money is meant to be spent on. However, experiences, while only lasting in the moment, stay with you, their memories should, so to speak, stay with you your entire life. Traveling domestically can create unforgettable experiences, and it can allow you to make many unforgettable experiences that will become a part of who you are. The key to a lifetime of experiences and memories is right in your backyard. You just need to look under your nose. All right. So we have here